Welcome to Take 5. Here is your host, Dr. Driver.
Shalom. Welcome to Take 5. I'm your host, Dr. Driver. We are talking today on a series that we've been preparing for quite a while. It's God versus Mammon. And one of the things that I was praying about when I was in my study preparing for this lesson, I thought to myself, why do we fixate on monetary things? And I go, yeah, that makes sense. We live in a capitalistic society. We live in a world that's monetary based. It doesn't matter if it's socialism, capitalism. Our world is run by economics. And economics is trade. Economics is free trade. It's commerce. It's actually give, barter, purchase, receive. We have a lot going on in our world today that's on a global scale, and everything still will be focused in on money. If we have money, then we can actually buy things. So even in the days of Jesus, money was everything as well. Jesus even told his apostle, go ahead and go fishing and you pull out a coin out of a fish and pay our taxes. So we have taxes too. And one of the things that is important to note, and I know this is only a 5 to 7 minute message here, we need to pay attention to why we're fixated on money. Is that natural? I don't know. I don't fixate on it, but I do know it's important. And that's okay. Obviously, Judas was in charge of the ministry's money, and he helped himself to the money of the ministry. He betrayed Jesus on 30 pieces of silver. So money does drive everything. And that's sad to me now. I say it's sad because when we focus in on money, we literally forget who God is, who provides the blessings and provides us the resources to live. Now, sometimes we look at the Bible and we say, well, Jesus was poor. No, he wasn't. He wasn't poor. Joseph was a handyman, a carpenter. Today's world, we'll probably call him an independent contractor, bonded, insured. So Joseph was a carpenter. Jesus learned carpentry from him as well. Jesus' own half-brothers were in the family business as well as Joseph, what he did. Jesus had 4 brothers. You can look through the Gospels and see who they are. There's Joseph Jr., there's Simon, and there's Judas or Jude and James. Now, what I would like to say with the time we have, and we're going to have a part 2 to this, right? In this episode, we're going to have a part 2 to this series on Take 5. Let me just help by saying this. If money is what you wake up to or think about before going to sleep, then I'm going to have to say that's your God. It's your idol. I like to go to prayer before I go to bed. I like to worship God before I go to bed. That's me. I'm not saying I'm holier than thou. That's not it. What I'm getting at is I don't concern myself. Not that I never did. I don't concern myself with how much money I have, how much money I need, how much money is coming in, how much money is going out. Money comes in and money goes out. So we have to start wondering if money is the exchange of goods and services. We need to have that to provide for our basic needs. Does the birds of the air, here's what I'm going to close with, and we'll pick up on episode 2 on this. Does the birds of the air worry about anything? They don't. And I'm hoping that as we, get up and do our day-to-day jobs, if we will, or get up and take care of business as we do, money is not the first thing on your mind. My hope in this series is that you would focus in on God and know that He provides for all of us. He provides our basic needs. He is the sustainer. He is the supplier of all that I have. Yes, I have to go to work. Yes, I have to make a living. but I don't make that the centerpiece of my life. It's not my focus of my life. And we're going to talk about that in Proverbs 23 in our next episode. So I just want you to be prepared that we're going to dive into this. And I want to give you something to think about as you get ready to join us in our next episode is this. If you're worried about how you're going to pay your bills, if you're worried about how you're going to take care of things, put your trust in God first and watch what God will do. He will supply all your needs according to the riches in Christ Jesus. May God bless you. Join me again on another episode of Take 5 as we continue on this discussion going into Proverbs 23. May God bless you.